Genesis chapter 4, the first brothers, the first murder, and the mercy of God. Welcome back to our journey through the book of Genesis. Today, we dive into Genesis chapter 4, a powerful and emotional chapter that tells the story of Cain and Abel, the first brothers, and how sin began to spread through the human family. Let's go to the beginning of the chapter. After being sent out of the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve begin a new life. Eve gives birth to Cain, and then to Abel. Cain becomes a farmer, working the land. Abel becomes a shepherd, caring for flocks. Two brothers, two different paths. But something deeper is about to unfold. Both brothers bring offerings to God. Cain offers fruit from the ground. Abel brings the firstborn of his flock, the best he has. And here's the key moment. God looks with favor on Abel's offering, but not on Cain's. Why? The Bible doesn't give all the details, but it's clear that Abel gave with faith and sincerity, while Cain's heart may not have been right. Cain is furious. He feels rejected. But God speaks to him directly. Why are you angry? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it. Powerful words. Sin is described like a beast waiting to pounce. But God gives Cain a choice. But Cain makes the wrong choice. Out in the field, he attacks his own brother and kills him. The first murder in human history. One brother's jealousy turns deadly. God calls to Cain. "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain responds with one of the most chilling lines in Scripture. "Am I my brother's keeper?" But God already knows what happened. He says, "Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground." God places a curse on Cain. The ground will no longer yield crops for him. He will become a restless wanderer. But even in judgment, God shows mercy. Cain fears being killed for what he did. So God places a mark on him, a sign of protection. God will not allow others to take revenge on him. Cain leaves and settles in the land of Nod. He starts a family, and even builds a city. Human civilization begins to grow, even outside of God's blessing. We also read about Lamech, a descendant of Cain, who becomes even more violent. It's a picture of how sin escalates quickly in the human heart. But the chapter ends with hope. Adam and Eve have another son, Seth. And through Seth, people begin to call on the name of the Lord again. Even in darkness, a light begins to shine. Genesis 4 teaches us deep truths. Sin is real, and it wants to control us. But God warns us, speaks to us, and gives us a choice. Even when we fail, God shows mercy and opens the door to redemption. So let me ask you, are you listening when God speaks? Are you offering Him your best? And are you watching over your own heart and your brother's? Let us be keepers of one another. Let us choose righteousness over revenge, mercy over pride, and faith over fear. If this video encouraged you, give it a like, share it, and subscribe for more Bible chapter breakdowns every day. And let us know in the comments, what stood out to you most from the story of Cain and Abel. Until next time, stay in the Word, and stay in His grace.